Oh, I should probably start the replay. Come on, load. Alright, hello everyone, this is Crota giving you Game 2 in a series between Focus and Sonic. Hopefully you guys didn't glean too much information from that replay screen there, as the game does get underway. Sonic spawning as the yellow night elf on the top right-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, we do have Focus on the bottom left-hand side of the map. This is Amazonia, as it looks as though Sonic will be opening up with a much more traditional Ancient of War archer creeping. Ancient of War archer creeping, very effective at getting your Demon Hunter up to level 2 a little bit more quickly. The map is rather small. The walking distance, there's only 2 spawning locations, so a bit smaller than Twisted Meadows as it was on game 1. But then again, Twisted Meadows did have close spawns. Perhaps if there was long distance spawns, the strategy would have worked perhaps a little bit better or worse, obviously. Anyways, getting into Game 2 in the series, talking a little bit about WarCraft 3 versus StarCraft 2. It's really a matter of preference. Some people enjoy the combat. People enjoy just microing the units and really maximizing and getting the most effect out of their units, making sure to get those hits, deal that damage where every hit counts, and you're just really trying to keep your units alive because every unit matters so much. But then again, as a spectator sport and just trying to keep track of the game, some people like to see death. Some people like to see units dying. Some people like to see the change in momentum where a good Psy Storm or good AoE damage deals a lot of damage and becomes very, very effective. This isn't the case. This doesn't happen in WarCraft 3. Yeah, it just simply doesn't happen in WarCraft 3, as units just stick around very, very long. And then there's always a bit of that problem there, as now we see, let's get into the game, an archer now using that lightning shield to deal more damage to that renegade wizard. Nicely done there. That renegade wizard will take a lot of that damage now, and now picking up, I believe, not quite sure what tome it was. I don't believe it could have been a tome of agility. Not 100% sure. Most likely a tome of strength there, as we now see the Blade Master going after that renegade wizard. A circuit of nobility picked up. Very nice item for Focus. So very nicely done there. Not quite sure what these people are talking about, as we now see the rogues and apprentice wizards all getting taken down. Yes, this is taken from the Zcup or the Zcup. Thank you to them for still making very good tournaments, a weekly tournament. That's pretty much Chinese dominated right now, as it almost feels like China has been the last holdout for WarCraft 3 games. Hopefully a WarCraft 4 will come out while I'm still casting. Now, Sonic gonna pick up a nice Tome of Agility, has Claws of Attack +6 and Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, so better items for Sonic this time around, and this may work out well for him. Troll Trapper will get destroyed over here, perhaps getting closer to level 2, level 3, as we now see the Blade Master on the move. Blade Master does have some clarity potions, some healing salves, a lot of healing love going on, as we now see the Archer finishing off this last Apprentice Wizard here, and this Demon Hunter gonna get a little bit more experience, getting off that final hit there, already halfway to level 3. Blade Master looking to perhaps buy the Dust of Appearance and a Boots of Speed, making sure that those archers are unable to shadow meld, and making sure that the Blade Master does get those hits off and is able to get those kills. Blade Master unable to slip through there, very, very small gap, no gap at all, as the Demon Hunter trying to run away. The Blade Master does have Boots of Speed and is wind walking, so could easily get those hits there. Grunt now making its way across. A Wisp trying to look around, as the Blade Master still getting even more experience at this stage in the game. Tree of Ages halfway to level 2. Stronghold halfway completed as well, as we'll see whether or not what these players are going to be doing. Slippers of Agility, wow, +9 attack already at this stage in the game. A lot of hit points and a Staff of Teleportation. That is a recipe for harassment, as the Demon Hunter now attempts to run back here and perhaps take down some burrows. Gonna take down the one burrow that's currently being built right now. You can see that burrow most likely will get canceled. But oh, the peon's getting a nice surround here, and that is just absolutely funny, as the Blade Master able to get some damage, and now the peon jumps inside the burrow, Demon Hunter forced to teleport all the way back home, perhaps get some mana back, and now that one Ancient of War will root itself. So far, Focus is playing absolutely beautifully, as this one Demon Hunter did make it on the far side of the field, and we'll see how all of this is going to work. And now we see that the Archer is simply waiting by the tavern in order to get that Beastmaster. The Demon Hunter now coming in. It looks like some slow damage has been used already. Clarity Potion on that Blade Master. The Blade Master is at level 3. So level 3 Blade Master, I believe. Level 2 Windwalk running around very, very quickly. That Demon Hunter sitting at 700 hit points. Even lower in levels, still quite there. As now we see a Blade, a Windwalk strike there, getting in some nice damage. The Demon Hunter is going to try to back off here in just a moment. Oh, getting caught on a stag. As this Archer, for some reason, how was it revealed? Not quite sure about that. I don't think it had Dust of Appearance, so what was going on there? Perhaps picking up that one Beastmaster caused it to reveal herself, and that was no good whatsoever. Beast Theory now finally being built. It needs to get delayed in order to be very effective at all, as the Beast, or the Quill Beast and the Beastmaster now trying to make their way out. That Quill Beast causing a bit of a, I guess, a little bit of a hold up here, as the Beastmaster wants to run around it, but bad pathing, as the Grunt's now going to try to engage here. Double Quill Beast, and now in comes the Grunts. It looks like though the lower hit point Grunt will get focused down first. Beastmaster already taking a lot of damage, down to 269, as now we see the Quill Beast just launching those quills, but in comes the Shadow Hunter, and down goes that Beastmaster. Beastmaster taken down at level 1. I do not believe the Quill Beast will be able to destroy this Bestiary. The Bestiary will be completed in time, and now trying to run in alongside here, perhaps getting some damage onto the Spirit Lodge. The Spirit Lodge is also completed there, as we now see a Clarity Potion being used by that Blade Master. So Sonik is about to go to Tree of Eternity, perhaps going to just use, yes, Mass Druids of the Talon. And this is going to be interesting. Mass Druids of the Talon against a Demon Hunter and a Shadow Hunter. If the game goes long, and after that Goblin Tinker is picked up, then it is going to be 3 heroes versus 2, and constant Cyclone is always an issue. Cyclone removing the Blade Master and that Shadow Hunter from the army pretty much neutralizes and removes a lot of that DPS. You can see Fairy Fire has been used, and now we are going to have an engagement here. The Beastmaster is going to be able to get in a lot of damage, and now in comes another unit here, as the Beastmaster can continue to just drop Quill Beast, and now just using those Moonwell Juice, exchanging it for damage on that Blade Master. Blade Master is going to be forced to retreat down to 181 hit points there, as an Ancient of the War perhaps going to do a bit of taking, and that Blade Master going to hide over here by this one Goblin Merchant Shop. Demon Hunter still sitting at level 2. This is not good for him. The Blade Master sitting at level 3 does have a Scroll of Healing as well, as there's an ensnare onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now going to use a Staff of Teleportation as a Raider, getting a long distance ensnare, but still able to get back into this. We do have a Sentry Ward by Focus. Oh, a Sentry Ward. That's how those Archer was spotted earlier. Beastmaster now creeping out. Demon Hunter going to follow suit as well. The Ancient of War tanking a lot of that damage, making sure Dust of Appearance. Ancient of War may get taken down. The Blade Master now comes in, getting in some easy kills there, and now once again running away. But that Blade Master was not Fairy Fired at all. Blade Master, Windwalk able to get away once more. Druids of the Talon now backing away as well. 300 mana mastery training about to be completed. Yes, 2/3 of the way. And now it is going to be Raiders and Grunts. I do not see Spirit Walkers. Spirit Walkers finally being added to the group, but it may be too little too late, as the Raiders, as the Druids of the Talon may get that Cyclone up in a hurry. You can see now the damage that these Druids of the Talons are dealing. A lot of damage right there, and now gonna try to continue to battle it out. Scroll of Town Portal being used. And, oh, it looks like a Scroll of Healing was used just in time, and one very low hit point unit. Tome of Agility +2 being left over for that Blade Master. Nice +2 damage there, as that Blade Master already up to 64 damage per attack on the high end. Beastmaster at level 1. He does have a Sentry Ward there. There is that Goblin Tinker. The Tinker going to drop that Pocket Factory. One of the benefits of a Pocket Factory is that it is, it is untraversable by Windwalks because it is actually a building. So Windwalk will not be able to break it, and it creates a rather large wall. As we now see the Goblin Tinker now coming in. There is the Cyclone. There is the Pocket Factory. Mana Burn on the Shadow Hunter. Level 3 on the Shadow Hunter. As this battle does start to go on, there is another Cyclone. And as soon as that Blade Master is removed from the army, the damage, the DPS is just significantly revealed. The Clockwork Goblins still dealing a bit of damage there. Even when they die, they deal damage as well, as both sides still trying to fight it out. And there you can see that Focus may lose his Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter very low on hit points. There's a quick ensnare. A Troll Berserker going to get taken down. As now we have level 2 on the Beastmaster finally. The Tinker, down to 194 hit points, needs to perhaps run away. There's another Pocket Factory. There's a Cyclone. And there is also an illusion, so not quite sure if he was able to keep track of which one is the right one. There is a scroll, or a Staff of Teleportation, bringing back in the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter, and now the Tinker taken down. Demon Hunter does have a Potion of Healing, and this battle may get transferred. Is the Potion of Healing, yeah, transferred? There you go. Is he gonna see a Staff of Preservation to save it? Nice transfer there. And now Peon's gonna get taken down. Grunt's gonna get taken down. An Immolation Aura would just take down so many units right now. Level 4 on that Demon Hunter. Can he get down the Grunt? The Grunt now low on hit point. There it goes as well. The Spirit Walker may get taken down. And both sides battling out. Meanwhile, inside the base, this one Beastmaster trying to hide the Blade Master. There's a Dust of Appearance. Uses a Potion of Healing. And there is another Cyclone there. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter going after those Spirit Walkers. How much damage can be dealt? In Ethereal mode now, the Demon Hunter could perhaps get a Mana Burn off on any of those units to deal even more damage. The Beastmaster does get taken out, as we now see this battle still continuing on and on. The Spirit Walker down to 127 hit points. Level 1 Mana Burn should be enough if it is in ethereal form to actually get taken out there. There is another Raider taken out, as the Beastmaster or the Blade Master and the Demon Hunter continuing to battle it out. It does have a Staff of Teleportation. It should be able to get away. Is that Demon Hunter perhaps going to get off a Spirit Link or a Mana Burn onto there? Mana Burn, and it does get taken out. So there it is. There goes one. And now the Demon Hunter needs to run away. There's an ensnare. This is not good. Is it going to be able to run away? The Blade Master, oh, another long distance ensnare. And down it goes, just enough to give the Shadow Hunter level 3. Goblin Tinker has been resurrected. It looks like there's an army of Druids of the Talon ready to go. That is going to be a lot of Cyclone, as the Demon Hunter now resurrected. And is the Beastmaster going to get resurrected? I believe so, as the Goblin Tinker desperately needs to get to level 2. Level 2 definitely going to help out. You can now see the Nightcrawlers joining in on that fight. The Demon Hunter should perhaps back off, let the Goblin Tinker gain all of that experience, as the Tinker does have a lot of hit points for an intelligence hero, and now finally resurrecting that Beastmaster there. I believe he sold that Staff of Teleportation, knowing that the DPS is simply too high. Sonik does spot this Blade Master there, as all the units are backing off once more. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability has been purchased. Tinker now has the Staff of Teleportation, interestingly enough, as we now see more creeping by Focus. Focus now sitting at level 4 on the Blade Master, level 3 on that Shadow Hunter. And we are going to have perhaps a bit of an engagement here. Mana Burn or something's going to happen. Mana Burn onto that Shadow Hunter. The Shadow Hunter, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability now being used. And now in comes the Druids of the Talon. The Druids of the Talon are going to try to Cyclone as much of this army as possible. Goblin Tinker now, there is that Pocket Factory. Focus does have a couple Mud Golems in this group. Mercenaries as well, as the Demon Hunter tries to run away. Getting double ensnared once more. This is not good. Is he going to be able to slip away? Doesn't look like it. And there is a disenchant. Down goes the Demon Hunter once more. This is not looking good. On no Scroll of Town Portal to try to save this army. But is it going to be enough, as the Blade Master going after the Goblin Tinker? Druids of the Talon just falling after each other. In comes a Staff of Teleportation. Beastmaster joining in on this fight, and now getting in some easy damage. Perhaps it will be able to use the scroll of town portal. Yes, will be able to scroll a town portal away. Beastmaster may be in trouble. It does get taken down at level 2. So Focus just absolutely in charge this game, as Sonik now sitting at 34 over 50 in terms of food. Meanwhile, Focus still at the food cap for no upkeep, as we are now having a Wisp over here. Goblin Laboratory. We need to get even more creep camps cleared out. The Tinker still sitting at level 1, finally dropping that Pocket Factory there. And now perhaps going to get those Clockwork Goblins to start attacking this location here. The Mud Golem, Clockwork Goblins, they need to make their way out. The Clockwork Goblins do die pretty quickly. Not quite sure what Sonik actually wanted to do there. That was a weird use of mana. Fastest way to just lose a lot of mana there, as we now see that the Pocket Factory is just keeping track of this location, and now Potion of Lesser Invulnerability most likely will be purchased, maybe even a Scroll of Healing, as this game does go on. And now in comes the engagement here. The Pocket Factory does finally get taken down, but these are all of these units are immune to magic, so that's perhaps the reason why he didn't want to try to creep it out. Druids of the Talon having a difficult time trying to creep, as we now see the Tinker perhaps going to purchase some items at this Ancient of Wonders. Back over here to the north, you can see some damage has been dealt to these units. Blade Master now coming back in. Clarity Potion was used, or is still being used, on the Shadow Hunter. And now the Rock Golem's going to fall, and Focus looking very strong at this stage. Going to pick up a Scroll of the Beast as well, as we now see the Demon Hunter about to be resurrected. This may be the last fight if these units do finally try to push. Blade Master at level 5, Shadow Hunter at level 4, a Potion of Greater Mana, 300 mana, meaning a lot of hit points and a lot of Hex still to be had. Demon Hunter holding the front door, challenging anyone that tries to push through this base. We do see some Fairy Dragons right now. These Fairy Dragons going to be very important to try to get that Mana Flare off. Perhaps Mana Flare the Shadow Hunter and the Spirit Walkers, dealing a lot of damage to any units that use magic here. And now in comes this engagement. You're going to see Rock Golems and also this Granite Golem here. The Granite Golem is immune to magic. All of these units are immune to magic, and damage being dealt. And in comes the attack here. If he can get a good creep track, this may be enough. There is an ensnare. Cyclone could be coming in. There's the Mana Flare on those units there, and now in comes the Pocket Factory. The Granite Golem is not joining in on this fight, so it's not going to be too bad of a creep jack, as Sonik now mana burning once more. Both sides still fighting out. It looks like the Pocket Factory will get destroyed here in just a moment. There it goes. And now the Demon Hunter is taking a lot of damage. Healing Wave once again being used, and there's the GG by Sonik. Sonik losing Game 2 in this series. Stay tuned for Game 3 between Focus and Sonik. I believe Game 3 takes place, where does it take place? On Echo Isle. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.